contrary to the weather forecast, we have a little sun, and it says it's not going to rain until 2 o'clock, which is good. So we shall make hay while the that doesn't mean that much on a boat, does it? Make hay while the sun shines. Make way while the sun shines. Then we got, I think, 8 miles and no locks, and then we'll be in Birmingham. This apparently is Hockley Heath. Who knows? I found this out last night when wandering along the towpath to get a signal, and then got a map up, and then yeah, so that was good. This here road, what we is about to go underneath is the M42, and 2 days ago the M42 was like this. Which is a little bit different now, but we have got rains about to return this afternoon. I don't know whether that's got some significance, but there was a film called The Boat That Rocked, which was about Radio Caroline. I think that's what the film was called anyway. Which, as some people will know, I had a slight association with the free radio. I don't like the term pirate radio. I like the term free radio. Many years ago, and was a part of a group that was trying to buy, I suppose, the Red Sands forts in the Thames estuary, which used to host a free radio station, and so they were kind of like static. They weren't like the Radio Caroline, which was on a boat with a big mast. They were slightly more clement in bad weather, but that all came to nothing, sadly. But the Red Sands forts are still there. We did go out to the Red Sands forts, and I left some graffiti in there, which I think I used to have this saying, which is music is for the soul, what exercise is for the body, or something like that anyway. And I wrote that on a wall in there inside the Red Sands forts. God, full of trivia, isn't I? From years gone by, many years gone by. This is Lady Lane Wharf, by the way. You want to look that up, and we're not sure what's going on up here. Might have to stop filming and have a little neb, see what's going on.
Yeah. So I didn't get your name, sorry.
See, in the old days, Canal and River Trust would dredge the canals, and then boats that draw slightly more than 2 inches wouldn't get fucking grounded. Thus requiring a crew of CRT volunteers to pull both ways. This is what happened when I don't dredge it anymore. Oh, good luck with that on us. Yeah, unfortunately everyone's an expert though, aren't they? So good luck, darling. That's a perfect example of she's got that. I mean, that's a working boat. That's an old school working boat that draws an awful lot of it's got a lot of, you know, inner water, as it were, and this is a really fucking shallow stretch, like massively shallow, which has got no real wiggle room. Now, we don't draw very much in this boat, and I'm now having to push this out into the channel so that I can reverse into the channel. So add low water and no dredging, and this is what you get. She's going to be screwed. She ain't going to get very far. All because Canal and River Trust skimp a little bit on dredging and keeping the waterways clear. She's going to get stuck again. This is absolutely it's a fucking disgrace the way they're running these waterways. And then you get Canal and River Trust pulling it onto the shallow bit back there. Look, she's not going to get anywhere. For fuck's sake. So she's stuck again. Now, I'm glad that this, even with full water and full diesel, the maximum well draw is 2'8". That's it, she's not going anywhere. It's too shallow. The water level is already quite low on here, as you can see. It's, as I said earlier, we're at least 4, possibly 5 inches down. So she's got absolutely no bloody chance. Saturday. So you got all the hire boaters will be setting out today. Just, I don't understand how the Canal and River Trust can just constantly get away with being so fucking useless. They don't dredge, they don't maintain. The stoppages, we're getting about 5 or 6 emails a day about stoppages. And this is what happens when you get institutionally corrupt, which is what they are. There's what people don't realise is they falsified their annual report. They signed off one annual report and then submitted a different one to the Charities Commission. They are corrupt to the core. But why isn't anything being done about it? Because, well, basically they don't give a fuck about voters. They sent a notice out the other day saying, oh, we're pleased to welcome the Go Fish team. They'll only be taking up 2 visitor moorings. Oh, what? So you're now giving visitor moorings to fishing club? And we just let them get away with it? There's something very, very wrong. I think people have just sort of like said, oh well, yeah, that's just what they do. Well, you know, and she's still going to be stuck back there. God, I'm going to need a beer tonight, I know that. Of course, the other thing to bear in mind is the fuckwit factor. And this is something that I think anybody who uses social media, Facebook especially, and who uses some of the really dodgy groups, anything to do with Joe Ewers or Joe and Martin Ewers or Martin Clark especially, so a couple of Facebook groups to seriously avoid, inhabited by fuckwits and run by fuckwits and narcissists. But the problem is that the quality of advice there is worth every penny that you pay for it. In other words, fuck all. And it's actually dangerous. Like, someone somewhere will have thought it's a good idea to tell that woman there in that historic boat, someone will have told her that it's a good idea to come this way, and they will have done that in such a way as to convey a degree of authority and knowledge and experience, when in actual fact they were probably one of these little keyboard warriors sat there wanking themselves off to Pornhub when they're not posting their wisdom onto Facebook groups. So the only advice I would ever give to people, especially anything to do with Joe and Martin Ewers and Martin Clark, is fucking avoid Facebook groups. Doing our bit for the waterway community. 3 boats coming through. I'm not sure the cars are going to be right happy. So it's 3 coming through this way and then 1 that way. Right, you just take up as much space as you want, mate. It's a hire boat. Of course it's a hire boat, why wouldn't it be? You see, more up here, put the rope around there, and then you won't piss anybody off. But no. Oh, hello. She should get out and say sorry to everybody. Anyway, do our bit for the boating community. That's an unusual pylon. Seems to have viewing platforms. Probably not. I'm guessing they're probably to save it from trees growing up or something or other. But it's unusual nonetheless. So where are we? Fuck knows. I have no idea. I thought we was coming into Birmingham, but it's all very kind of like rural and quite nice. So I've no idea. It's no secret that I'm crap when it comes to navigating on the waterways. I don't know where I am. I know Solihull is somewhere over there, I think, and Birmingham's that way or somewhere, and Brighton's down there and whatever, but I ain't got a clue. And I don't care. This is beautiful. Just, it's colder today. I think I mentioned that before. I think I mentioned my nipples, didn't I? It's definitely colder today, but it's not unpleasantly cold. It's a little bit more windy and obviously quite overcast. Oh, I can hear a siren, so we must be getting near a city. But this is lovely. I think this is still the Stratford Canal. And Madame Windlass is somewhere back there, probably still doing a bridge for every boat that comes their way. Because she's nice like that. She won't be very popular with the cars. The motorists will probably be giving her a hard time. Oh well, fuck them. That's all I can say. I'm gonna have to have a look on the map, see where we are. It's not good, is it? How lovely is that? Wow. Well, that's lovely. I still don't know where we are, but we do have Madame Windlass and Marley back in the game. Well, you couldn't make that up, could you? Like I said, you will only ever meet another boat on a bend, at a bridge, or where there's loads of other boats moored. Oh, that wasn't fun. We got a boat behind as well. It's really shallow down here. So of course, what do you get? You get some fuckwitted Canal and River Trust workboat breasted up against another boat on a bend. You couldn't fucking make this shit up, could you? Has anyone in Canal and River Trust got a fucking brain? All of these could actually be moored further down there, not on a bend, not where it's really shallow. But no, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? You bunch of fuckwits. Now this is where you start to worry. When they've put boards over the windows, that's to stop kids chucking stones at the windows from towpath side. Haha. So does that mean we're starting to get into iffy territory? I don't know whether they're just being overly cautious or not. A bit scary though, isn't it? You get so many boats covering their windows up. I still don't know where we are, but it's Birmingham way. Not that you'd guess from Canal here. A tunnel! and no Madame Windlass, so I'm gonna have to do this one on my own. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done a tunnel on my own. Ah, that was painless enough, wasn't it, boys and girls? I still don't know where we are. I know that the tunnel's called some tunnel or whatever, but I don't think we've got a massive amount to go yet. There's one junction where we turn left and then go down the Worcester and Birmingham Canal or something to Stirchley. I don't know. I'm hoping Madame Windlass would have made notes from the maps. So, turn the lights off. So yes, thank you Brewood Thingy Bumbles Tunnel. That was lovely. We're coming up to junction quite soon, but I need to stand up for this. Look at this. I don't know what it is. It's abandoned derelict. Look at that. How interesting is that? I'd love to know what it was. Oh, I'm sure someone will be able to enlighten me. It's seen better days, isn't it? Crumbs. Which was part of what I was hoping to get sailing through Birmingham, apart from finding really nice breweries. I was hoping that there'd be some really interesting historic buildings. That's a water tower. I know that much. But I don't know what the rest of this was. Interesting all the same. So I think we've got two more bends and then we've got the junction. I keep wanting to say Kingswood Junction. It's not Kingswood Junction. It's some other junction. But yeah, not sure what that will have been back there. Then we turn left onto the Worcester and Birmingham Canal and sail down past Attic. Oh goodness me, yes. I've looked on the map. Thought it's about time I looked on the map. So I've used our friend Mr. Google, and I've looked on Mr. Google's maps, and the junction what we is coming up to is Kings Norton. But first we've got to get through this weird bit here. Can't see anything coming t'other way. Good. It looks like I don't know. Oh, I haven't got any steering, have I? Hang on. So this is a guillotine gate. Stop. And the reason for having it would normally be to stop any flooding that would just drop down, but I don't know whether it's still in use or whether it's just a historic artifact. But I do know one thing. Fucking got something around the prop. I had no steering back there. I had to back right off on the power and just let the boat bump its own way in. So I think whatever I managed to shift off the propeller earlier, I've picked something else up again. So there you go, another guillotine gate here. It's strange, isn't it? It doesn't look like that would stop much. So Kings Norton, and here comes Madame Windlass to tell me what I'm doing and where I'm going. And as if by magic, he's on his way to Llangollen, but today he's only going as far as Wolverhampton. Do like that boat. So yeah, so this is Kings Norton Junction. Charlotte's nipped up just to see if there's any moorings on the offside, because we don't really want to be next to the towpath on a Saturday night now that all restrictions have been lifted and all the pissheads and drunks and whatever banging on the roof and things, jumping on top. So if we can find an offside mooring, it'd be even better, and closer to Attic. I do like that boat. I just had a quick chat with him, and nice guy. Hopefully he doesn't think we're stalking him, but what a great boat. If anyone knows him, then get in contact. So this is Kings Norton Junction. We're down there. We don't turn left, we turn right, and we go up here. Then up there is where, that's Stirchley. Oh. Hey, like a pro. Crumbs. That's a bit of a tricky turn. So, again, I think I've managed to shift most of the shit off the prop. I'm going to have a look at it when I'm more up. But here we go. So this is now the Worcester and Birmingham Canal, what we is on. Headed toward, I'm going to moor outside the glass house, go in and get some cans to take away, because I don't think we're going to have a massive boozy night tonight. I think we'll go to Attic, and that'll be it. Then go and find something to eat. That's got to be pretty much the most pretty graffiti I've seen so far in terms of colour. Probably about as far away from the canal as you could find is the glass house. God. I was going to get 24 cans, I think I'm only going to get 12 now, otherwise I'll be dead by the time I get back to the boat. But anyway, we're here at the glass house in Stirchley. Well, they haven't got much in can to take anyway, so a cute little brewery and cute little tap. It's not massive by anyone's imagination, but it's alright though. Yeah, we're here, guys. Here, Chris. Galvanised drain channels. Back on the canal, which is about half a dozen miles away, because you got to go up over that bridge and up over the big massive road where you nearly get run over, and then right the way around the back, round here, round into here, and there you go, there's the glass house. And there's no easy way. Wouldn't it be nice if there was just like a little gate there that you could go through? Anyway, not a bad little gaff. Only a small little brewery tap. I got some cans and a little bit of draft in a bottle. It's all right, it's nice enough people, but hell of a trek from the canal. Let's hope Attic's more accessible. I'm going to go more up now anyway. That's it. I did have a small taster in there. He said, do you want to try this, see what you think? I said, yeah, I think that's good, I think I could stay, but I better not. Well, at least they've slowed down now. I think they've lost their water skier. Oh fuck, there's another one. Anglo-Welsh. Fucking hell. Is there any more? Nice and dangerous, stood on the roof like that when pissed. Thank fuck they've not heard that there's a tap room at Attic. They're going to find a pub, they've got to run in, buy a pint, drink it, and run back and get on the boat, because the boat's still going to be moving. What could possibly go wrong with that? Is that Simon on there? No. So what happens when a mate brings you a couple of cans of beer, is you end up sailing down to Birmingham to try it. Cheers, Chris. Mr. Harrison Hawk, sir. It's almost like I'm starting to develop a thing for breweries. So here we are, at the Attic Brewery. How? I don't know what size it is. Looks bigger than a 10 BBL. I'm sure Chris will know. Well, it probably says on their website, but there you go, look.